Share. Nope. Group. Share. Well, good morning, boys and girls, citizens of all ages. Welcome in to the Power Hour here on Planet Radio 106.7, 803, just about to turn 804. It is Chris Logan. I would be running solo this morning. Brock is offshore for the next couple weeks. We have Mr. Errol. He had an errand to run this morning. He told me, he said he would try to make it, but I really don't think that he will. And Jacob normally comes in every Wednesday, so today is Monday. Didn't get a text from Jeff over at Mendez's. Sometimes he comes to hang out on Monday to do our Mendez's football pick'ems and talk about the week prior and who won. And Jeff's not here, so Scotty's here this morning. Scotty, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being a friend this morning, dude, and coming hang.
Yeah, you called me and you're like, look, my buddies won't show up. Can you be my number one friend? And here I am. Yeah.
Oh, man. And thanks for answering that call.
Yeah, all the time.
No, but Scotty and I got something to talk about. We're going to talk about the AVA, the Acadiana Veterans Alliance, and it is a fundraiser that's coming up this weekend. We'll get to it in a bit. Got to say thanks to the sponsors of the morning show. Got to say thanks to Logic Refrigeration and AC Services. We're coming to you right now live from the Logic Studios. Here's the number to give Seth a call, 337-242-1000. You can go to getlogicservice.com and you can find out what they're about there. But all commercial, man, whether it's a air conditioning unit, whether it's a hood vent system that may have caught fire, if it's a daiquiri machine that went down, like you name it. When it comes to commercial HVAC and AC systems, they can do it for you over at Logic. Also, we got to say thank you to Votros, the official boot of the morning show. That's here in my hometown of Church Point. You can't miss them. Highway 95, which is Peach Bloom Highway. You see the Chevron station in the curve and can't miss it. Very easy to find. Grab a link of Boudin today. Also, thanks to Heritage Housing in Jennings. Our guy, Drew Doge, is over there. If you're looking for a brand new manufactured home, he can help. If you're looking for land, he can help. If you're looking for financing, he can help too. HeritageHousing.net, and they're in Jennings. I-10 Frontage Road. Can't miss them as well. Also, thank you to Guillory Chiropractic. You can find them on... I'm having on Gilboa Road. I was having a brain fart. Gilboa Road, and also on Canal Street in Church Point. 2 locations for Dr. Cross and Dr. John. If you're in pain, they are the pain experts. If it's a work injury, a personal injury, you just slept bad last night and you're stiff, you need to get straightened out, they can help. And then also they have the heated and cooled water massage beds too. That is very, very cool. I think you would like both, either the heated or the cooled water massage. And also we got to say thanks to Beadbusters, 4909 Cameron Street in Scott. That is home of the Bead King. And if you don't see the big bobblehead, you don't see the Bead King's head, you don't see the inflatable out in front, you don't see the Beadbusters truck, you're at the wrong place. 4909 Cameron Street in Scott. He can get it done for you. I know Thanksgiving's coming up, Christmas, New Year, but after that, it's Mardi Gras season, and that is going to be here before you know it. And then also, we say thanks to Acadiana Tire, 214 West Canal Street, Church Point. If your tires are getting slick, go and see Big Hick, all the major brands, brake jobs and mechanic work. They can do inspections. They can do oil changes. They can change your battery. They got some accessories there, too, all at Acadiana Tire. We're hanging out with my guy, Scotty, this morning. Scotty, I want to tell everybody why you're here.
Yeah.
We'll do another few station things, but I want to just get it out the way right now. We'll talk about it in detail coming up.
This coming weekend, Saturday, November 22nd, we have the AVA softball tournament. It's called Battle of the Branches, military and first responders softball tournament. We're doing it with a fun twist, though, and we'll talk more about that later.
Okay.
But yeah, and we're kicking off the weekend Friday night, the 21st at 6 p.m. at Youngsville Sports Complex. We're doing a home run derby. I've got some local celebrities. I've got some people that I asked to do it and they didn't because they were chicken. So we'll talk about those people too. And yeah, it's a great time. Come out. Anybody can do the home run derby. $20 donation will get you 10 swings. We have a trophy for the heaviest hitter. Actually, it's a engraved bat from Marucci.
Okay.
So very
and is there a
special.
scale there that they get on for the
heaviest? Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
And that was just a little joke I threw in there, but that's for the most home runs,
Yes,
right?
most home runs. Yes.
And you get 20 pitches.
$20, you get 10 swings.
Swings.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it
swings.
takes 50, because pitchers aren't perfect all the time, and you don't swing at every one. So yeah 10 swings will $20 donation to the AVA.
It's going to be a great time, and you had called me a while back to do it, and of course I have a wedding booked. I got a DJ wedding reception on Friday night, and then have another wedding reception on Saturday to do. It's kind of like that fall wedding season, but it's going to be fun, man. I really wanted to take part in the home run derby. You don't see that much around here,
and that's what I wanted to do. I like events that that are unique.
Yeah.
And so that's why I came up with this and more people that didn't want to do the home run derby. Jeff Remandez's.
Wait, Jeff did not want to do it?
I contacted him. I texted him. I saw he read the text and I never got a response.
I can't believe that.
To me, that's just saying I'm scared. That's all it is.
Hey, we're going to start calling people out. Is that why you came, to start calling people out?
I got a list of people here. I text the Bead King, and he didn't answer.
No way.
I text Seth from Logic.
And he said no?
That big guy, those big old muscles, and I think he was just chicken.
Yeah, he got some Popeye arms, Seth does.
Yeah.
I thought that would be good to swing a bat.
It is? He probably can't even hold the bat. He probably can't get his arms together, his hands together to hold the bat. That's probably what's wrong.
And all this money, man, whether it's the home run derby, or what y'all bring in with the tournament on Saturday, going to the AVA.
Going to the Acadiana Veterans Alliance, which has a HEAL program. Go to supportava.org, and you can see all the things they do. It's all for local veterans, and they do a great job.
Acadiana Veterans Alliance.
Correct.
.org.
Well, supportava.org.
Okay, sorry. All right, it's Monday. So supportava.org.
Yes.
And you can learn more. You'll also have a Facebook page that is set up too, specifically for this event.
Yes, it's Battle of the Branches softball tournament on Facebook. I've got some videos in there that kind of explain what we're doing. The tournament itself, I noticed this Savannah Bananas. Everybody loves it. And I thought, what if it was just the referees, the umpires doing this? So we will have a regular umpire for each game, but I will be on the mic. I will be dressed in a referee outfit. I will be able to come out on the field and stop game play. And if their heaviest hitter is at the plate, ready to hit a home run, I can go out there and say, hold on, you need to spin around 5 or 6 times before you get in the batter's box, and then try to hit. If they have a fast runner, I can go out there and say, timeout, you are too fast, you need to run backwards.
Okay.
So just things like that.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it fun. It's not a serious softball tournament. We want everyone there to laugh, to have fun, and to leave, just wanting to come back next year.
And I'll say this: you had a friend of the show who
you want to talk about this,
who wanted to be a part of this, and that's Brock White Lyons.
Yes.
And then he got the call to leave offshore.
He did,
and he is not going to be back till probably the 28th. And I mean, unless something happens and he's back early.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to find somebody to take his place too.
We're going to try. I just tried again. That was a no-go. But Brock did commit to the home run derby. He did commit to helping me with the ultimate umpire is what we're calling it. And yes, he did get called out.
Yeah.
We do have some celebrities coming in. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. Let's talk about that real quick. So this is part of the home run derby.
Home run derby Friday night starts at 6 p.m. at the Youngsville Sports Complex. We have Captain Kobe. You remember he won a national
Yes.
cooking show a few months ago. He's going to be he's also a firefighter, almost retired. We have friend of the show, Dustin Saunier.
All right. Dustin's going to be swinging the bat. Okay.
I'd said he's a singer, but can he hit a dinger? We don't know.
It's a good
We'll
one.
find out. We have from the Storm Team 10, Trevor Saunier.
Okay, Trevor,
will be there. State Representative Timmy Chasson will be there.
Okay.
We have Youngsville City. What would you call that? Just
like a city council person?
Councilman.
Okay,
There you go. Nick Nyland will be there. Also, a fireman and city councilman Lindy, I think Balgiano is how you say it.
Okay,
He will be there. And Lafayette Parish City Council, Ken Stansberry, will be there. Also, a friend of the show, J.P. Boudreaux.
Really? JP's going to jump in there.
Committed to come and hit some home runs. And what I'm going to do with that, I'll be on the microphone on the field while they're hitting. What we're going to do, the fundraising portion of that is, before JP goes up, I'll ask the crowd, who wants to pledge $10 per home run? If he hits 10 home runs, then that person donates $100 to the AVA.
Okay.
So I'll do that for every celebrity, maybe even anybody who comes up, just trying to raise money in any way possible and have fun doing it.
And that was going to be my next question for you, Scotty. Obviously, you have some famous people, some celebrities around the area. But if you listening want to jump in and have fun, and you're just Joe Blow, but maybe you like to hit some softballs, or you think you can crank a few over the fence, you are more than welcome to take part in this.
Yes, you can come out. If you wanted to play the softball, but you're like, oh, my right knee hurts, I can't run. You can come out, do the home run derby. It's $20 donation, and you get 10 swings to try and hit it over the fence. The winner gets an engraved Marucci bat. Nice. Very nice bat. It says heaviest hitter on there. It's got our logo, all the good stuff. But yeah, $20 donation. Anybody can come up and swing.
What's the distance of the fence?
250 feet. We have temporary softball regulation fences put in. So yeah, 250 feet. Very easy to hit, I'm sure.
Yeah. So we're not talking about knocking one over like 350, 325.
No. And it is softballs.
Right, which is different.
It's a harder of the softballs, if that makes any sense. So they do fly easier. I'm trying to make it easy to hit home runs here. Yeah. All you got to do is hit the ball, and it'll go.
And that is on Friday. Again, Youngsville Sports Complex. Is it a specific field that this is going to be on?
Yes, on what they call Twins Field. It's the field where the Twins, the bakery, sponsored. So their signage is out there. So yes, this Friday, 6 p.m. Home Run Derby, kicking off the tournament, which is on Saturday, starting at 8 a.m.
Okay. And we're going to talk more about the tournament coming up in a bit as well, but it's all to benefit the Acadiana Veterans Alliance. Scotty, I'm going to switch gears just for a second. It's 8:17 here inside the Power Hour, Planet Radio 106.7. Don't forget, we have our 8:30 sounder coming up. When you hear it, be the first caller, and you can guess to win Chris Logan's change. Go to the website for all the details, the previous guesses, the highers, the lowers at listentotheplanet.com. Also, something else that is on the website, too. We have tickets to Ragin' Fighting Championship. RFC 4 is coming up at the Cajun Home Convention Center on Friday, December 5th, and we have a pair of VIP Gold second row seats. Two things you can do. You can text RFC 4 to the LFT Fiber Talk and Text line. That's 337-803-1067. Or you can click over to the website to register. And on Friday, I will give away the pair of VIP Gold seats. So good luck in that. But that is Friday, December 5th at the Cajun Home Convention Center. Ragin' Fighting Championship is back. Also on the website, we had our Mendez's Planet Radio Football Pick'ems contest. We're in week 12. And this week we had Chiefs, Broncos, Commanders, Dolphins, Panthers, Falcons, Arkansas, LSU, Oklahoma, Alabama, Texas and Georgia. High school, we had DeRidder, Eunice, Acadiana, and Karen Crow. And we have to say congratulations to our listener that won the $50 gift card to Mendez's. And she went perfect, 8-0. We say congratulations to Christine Duyon. She is from Broussard. So, Christine, thank you for playing along. Christine was eager to see if she was the winner. She called I think it might have been 7:35 or so this morning after we did our Win Chris Logan's Change contest. She wanted to know who won. And I said, well, I didn't announce it yet. It's coming up inside the Power Hour. And I was like, well, what's your name? And she said, Christine. And I'm like, what is your last name? And she said, Duyon. And I said, you are the winner, Christine.
I heard over the phone, I could hear how excited she was.
She was very excited. So she got that gift card, 8-0 for her. She's also in the grand prize drawing because we're going to take all of our weekly winners at the end of the football season. You're going to go into grand prize drawing for a $100 Mendez's gift card and also a Pelican cooler customized from Planet Radio and Mendez's. Now, here inside the morning show, we didn't fare too well this week, Scotty. Scotty, and I know you're not a big football guy.
Well, I do high school football.
Yes.
Every Friday night, me and a couple of friends pick a different high school game in the area, and we go. Mm-hmm. We don't have kids there. I know it's kind of weird. Some people ask us, hey, which one's your son? And we're like, we don't have kids here, but we're just here to see all the kids play.
Yeah.
But no, high school football, they're still playing with that want to play, you know. You get into college, and especially with this NIL money, people are, you're playing for money kind of. Now the NFL, of course, you're playing for money. But in high school, you're still you're playing because you want to play. Yeah. And to see that and have that atmosphere and the band going. So me and a few buddies go to a high school game every Friday.
Did y'all go to one this past Friday? Because it's playoff time.
They did. I was on call. I had to work. Okay. But yeah.
But which one did they go to?
They were at Acadiana High.
Yeah, that was a big one.
That was a good game. Yeah.
And that was one of our pick'ems this week. And I went with Acadiana, so did Brock and Mr. Errol. And so we won that. Jacob and Jeff went with Karen Crow. But overall, this week we have a three-way tie for first place. Three-way tie for first place. Brock went 4-4. Mr. Errol went 4-4. And then Jeff went 4-4 this week. So 3 people tied up. And then me and Jacob tied up 3-5 for, I guess, what would be third and fourth place this week. But we all missed the Chiefs. 2 other close games, the Commanders and the Dolphins went overtime. I missed that one. Mr. Errol missed that one. And then the Panthers, Falcons, that went in overtime. We all missed that one. It's the Arkansas LSU. I went Arkansas. Jacob went Arkansas. Oklahoma, Alabama across the board. We all went Alabama. And then they were upset. And then let's see, Georgia and Texas. Only Brock went Texas. The rest of us went Georgia. Then DeRidder and Eunice across the board. We went DeRidder. So overall now, we have a first place tie. Mr. Errol and Jeff Mendez's 61-35. They're both not here, but I'm going to give them their round of applause because they are tied for first. Now, in a very close second is me, 60-36. Then Brock moves into fourth place, 56-40, and Jacob moves into fifth at 55-41. But man, I barely missed the Commanders and Dolphins went into overtime, and the Panthers and Falcons went into overtime too. That almost would have maybe put me in a 3-way tie, but now I'm 1 game back. But at least everybody else sucked this week. That's how I look at it. At least everybody else sucked.
The way I look at it, you're the one with the paper and the pen. You can be in first place if you wanted to.
I really could.
Yeah,
but that would be dishonest, Scotty. That would be dishonest.
Is what it is.
I don't want people to think I'm dishonest, man. They'd be like, bro, how can I win Chris Logan's Change, dude? That dude, he lies all the time.
He keeps putting a penny in it every day.
But no, our change is verified by Farmer State Bank and Trust Company. I got the receipt to go with it. There are like 3 people that know how many or how much change I have. That's me.
Yeah.
The lady at former State Bank that did it. And then Troy, the president, who was standing nearby her to verify everything. Witness. Yeah.
So they have to guess to the exact penny.
The exact penny.
Man, this could take like 3 years.
Well, I don't. Well, here's the deal. That like if we go through this week and we don't have a winner, I'm going to just give a few more hints.
Okay. So there's a plan in place.
But we are narrowing it down. And if you go to the website, you can see the guesses. I'm just going to say we're in, it's like a $2 range.
Yeah?
It narrowed down quicker than I anticipated.
Yeah.
But now it's just a matter of guessing exactly how much is in there.
$2 range, that's 200 cents, isn't it?
I guess.
Mean, what's our
I mean,
math?
I'm going to go, I'm going to, whatever you say. That's what I'm going to go with. Whatever you say, because I am not good at math at all. At all. But yeah, go to the website, listen to theplanet.com, see the guesses, and then our 8:30 guesses coming up when you hear that sounder. Be the first caller at 337-803-1067. That is our LFT Fiber Talk and Text line. So we're going to be back. Let's check our weather with Dave Baker, see how the week's going to shake out. All right. Still live on Facebook.
Did Seth get mad at me yet for his Popeye arm comment?
He might be. He normally listens online. City Bar Maurice, can't wait to be part of this event. That's awesome. Are they one of the teams?
I think they're the ones called the Brew Crew.
The Brew Crew.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
The Brew Crew. So we'll talk about that coming up too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many teams, all that. Room for one more, correct?
One more. Yeah. I mean,
one more team or?
Yeah. I mean, we had one drop out. So okay. I would add another right
okay.
now.
You would allow one more to jump in?
It makes the bracket better.
Okay.
With an even amount. That's another thing that's killing my brain, man. Yesterday, trying to make the bracket.
Oh, doing the bracket? I know.
Yeah.
Put it in Chat GPT and let
I did,
it. Yeah.
And it's still killing my brain. Double elimination bracket with it would be 16 teams? No, it was 14.
Was 14.
And I got the bracket done. I'm like,
with 14.
And then I got an email. Oh, we dropped out. So that changes everything.
Yeah.
So then I had to do it with 13 teams. But
yeah, dude, you get that odd number.
Yeah.
Tough.
It'll work out, though. It'll be a good time. It'll be fun. I can't wait to get out there and start making fun of people.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
I bought some plastic. That's going to be
hilarious.
Bats. Like if the home run guy's up there and about to smash it, I can give him a plastic bat instead.
That's awesome, man. Wait, what did Jeff say?
Did Jeff comment?
No, he texted me about something else. Okay, Jeff, 4-4. Brock, me and you and I are tied.
We had Mendez's last week.
Oh, yeah?
On Doucette.
We send them all a picture.
Man, with that silver wall behind me, it looks like I don't have any hair.
Oh, it's it's like a green screen. Green screen. Can't forget to hit that sounder. $8:28, we're back here inside the Power Hour, Planet Radio 106.7. Still a fog advisory. Still some thick fog in the area. Be aware of that. And earlier, about an hour, maybe an hour and a half now, I-10 in the rain. Let's see.
Eastbound,
it was like eastbound between Rain and Doosaw, there were some issues there. Not sure if that's still going on. Maybe if you want to send us a text or a message and let me know if that was or if that is cleared. But that was one accident this morning. But make sure your lights are on, even if the sun is up. Dense fog advisory is still in effect. What else do we have this morning? I wanted to say congratulations again to Christine Duyaw. She went 8-0 this week. The Planet Radio Mendez's football pick'ems contest. Also, Mendez is doing some holiday sides and some holiday dishes. They're doing smoked and sliced brisket. They're also doing garlic mashed potato side, sweet potato crunch, cornbread dressing, green bean casserole, seafood and eggplant dressing, andouille corn makshu, bacon braised collard greens, mac and cheese, crispy Brussels sprouts, white chocolate bread pudding, and then rolls. So if you would like to order any of that, the last day to order is November 22nd, and you can call either location of Mendez's Seafood Bar and Grill, and you can get your order in, and it is all delicious, especially the andouille corn makshu. I've been getting that for the past few years from Mendez's, helping you out this holiday season. Thanksgiving. If you were given the task to bring a side dish and you can't cook, here is your opportunity.
Yep. Which kind of leads to the question of the day.
It does. I was going to ask you the question of the day if you'd like to answer it, Scotty.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Scotty here. He's here from the AVA, Acadiana Veterans Alliance. And Scotty, it's this. What is one Thanksgiving dish you could live without?
I'm just going to go big and say turkey.
Okay.
I mean, who eats turkey?
It's true. I think that is changing.
Yeah. I prefer ham for Thanksgiving, but I think the turkey is there just because it's tradition. I don't think anybody says, I can't wait to eat the turkey.
Especially around here, especially in Acadiana, South Louisiana.
Yeah.
Now, a good fried turkey, that kind of changes the game a little bit, changes the taste. It's not as dry. There's different things you can do, even doing a crawfish boil with turkey. Ever hear about that?
Just a boiled turkey?
Yeah, you can boil it, and then you can put it on the grill and then finish it off.
Boil it first.
And then put it on the grill and smoke it. So, I mean, there's so many different variations of turkey, but I would agree with you there. I think turkey is losing the fight when it comes to Thanksgiving lunch or dinner. Now, growing up or even now, Scotty, y'all do Thanksgiving lunch or do y'all do Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, it starts at lunch.
Okay.
But it turns into dinner. We usually eat twice on the same meal while we're just sitting around talking.
Yep.
There's sometimes a nap in between. Yeah, we all go to my aunt's house. We've been doing it since I was a kid, and everybody piles into the house, and it is what it is. You get there at 11 and you leave at 8 p.m.
Right? And you eat like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
Now, I said cranberry sauce. Never was a fan of that, especially the cranberry sauce out the can where you can still see the rings around it.
How do you get that out and the ring's still in there?
I don't know.
You kind of just hit the end.
And then it, I've never had it at my house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But I remember going to my grandma's. Like, there's sometimes we do Thanksgiving at my house with my wife's side of the family, and then sometimes we go to my aunt's house, kind of like you. You know what I mean? You have those Thanksgiving traditions, and I just remember, like, years back, like my grandma's house or my aunt's house, and just like hitting the can, then the whole thing comes out, and then you can slice it up. Now, Hunter sort of agrees with you. His comment is, I wouldn't be mad if the turkey got substituted with a brisket.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Thomas says, everyone's saying cranberry sauce. I'm going to go another route and say pumpkin pie. I'm also with you there, Thomas. Pumpkin pie for me as well. I do not like that at all.
No, I've never eaten pumpkin pie. I've smelt it, and after smelling it, I would not eat it.
Got a text from the Bead King, and he says you got to have turkey, but also gumbo with tomatoes. No way. And he's from New Orleans, so yeah.
That's why he doesn't want to swing a bat.
Yeah.
At the home run derby.
Make him some gumbo and put tomatoes in it, and maybe he's going to go and he's going to show up and swing the bat for the home run derby. Let's see, 8:33, Scotty. We got some business to do. Let me go ahead and hit this button here. So it is When Chris Logan's Change, and we need to go to the phone lines right now. Let's see what we got. Planet Radio, hello, you're live on the air.
Hi,
Hello, who's this?
this is Christine.
Hey, Christine, how are you? Wait, not the
I'm
Christine that won our pick'ems, huh?
Yes,
Oh,
is.
dang. Okay, so it's a pretty lucky day for you. Congratulations in winning the pick'ems.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if we can make it 2 for 2 today.
Okay.
All right, what is your guess for When Chris Logan's Change?
Is it 209.51?
She says 209.51. And you are wrong. Yes, you are wrong. And I'm going to say that it is higher than 209.51. All right?
Okay, great.
Okay, Christine, thank you so much for listening, and thanks for guessing to Win Chris Logan's Change.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. See ya. So there we go, Christine, with our 8:30 guess, 209.51, and it is higher than that. So all the details at listentotheplanet.com. You want to see all the previous guesses. Heidi guessed at 7:30 this morning. She was way off, but
Yes, way off.
But she didn't go look at all the other guesses, and she guessed 106.70, and that is not it.
There must be a lot of silver in there, huh?
There is. It's. You making me give a hint, Scotty.
Uh-oh. Well, I would assume,
But it's heavy on the quarters.
heavy on the
Heavy
quarter.
on the quarters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that the penny is not being made anymore, are the pennies in there now worth more?
It would be. Like, I want it back so I can keep all the pennies. But I did see that. There was a story today that I read. Hang on, let me scroll down my notes. It was one that I had that maybe I wanted to talk about on the morning show today. And it was about one being worth millions. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. I've got a friend who's a coin collector, and he's showed me things that, it's like a silver dollar. And he's like, this one's worth $30. I'm like, why?
Yep.
It says silver dollar. And he knows all that stuff, but I can't.
It says the U.S. Mint just pressed the final batch of pennies, and these last 5 copper-coated survivors could end up among the most valuable coins in American history, worth as much as $5 million each.
What?
The ceremonial set was minted in Philadelphia under the watch of Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and U.S. Treasurer Brandon Beach, then stamped with a special Omega symbol and pulled from circulation for a future auction. The end of the penny era came after President Trump scrapped the coin earlier this year, and saying that it cost $3.69 to make one penny.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does.
And it says collectors are salivating, calling the final 5 a modern rarity. One expert says the hype is overblown, arguing these coins were manufactured to be rare, not the accidental unicorns from centuries past that fetch millions. Roughly 300 billion pennies are still floating around, so you won't see them vanish overnight. And some businesses are already hitting penny shortages and rounding up cash totals to the nearest nickel.
I'd rather them round down. Can we
That
do
would be nice. There was one company that did that. If it was, I think, like less than the nickel,
right,
then they rounded down. If it was more than the nickel,
right,
then they just rounded up. To me, that would be the smartest thing to do.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
We don't know math.
I do not know math. 8:37, Power Hour continues. It's Chris Logan. Got my buddy Scotty hanging out with us from the AVA, the Acadiana Veterans Alliance, where this weekend at the Youngsville Sports Complex, y'all are putting together a fun softball tournament and home run derby. We talked about the home run derby in the first segment of the Power Hour.
Yeah.
And you have some familiar faces. You have Dustin Saunier. You have Trevor Saunier. You got all the popular Sauniers in Acadiana.
I went through the phone book. Saunier phone book. Yeah, I know his name. We're going to call him.
And who else do you have that's taking part for sure?
We've got Captain Kobe.
That's right.
The local firefighter chef. We've got Dustin Saunier. We've got Trevor Saunier. Timmy Chasson, who's a state representative. So when he's not making bills and voting on things, he's going to be out there swinging. A few Youngsville City Councilmen, Lindy Bolgiano and Nick Nyland. We've got Ken Stansberry from Lafayette City Council. We also have friend of the show, J.P. Boudreaux will be out there.
And while there's some big names, you don't have to be a big name. If you just like hitting softballs, you think you can crush a few, you can join in on this.
Yeah.
And the money's going to help veterans here in Acadiana.
Absolutely. You can come out. Anyone can come out. For $20 donation to the Acadiana Veterans Alliance, you get 10 swings at the ball trying to hit a home run. And you could win an engraved Marucci bat, which try to get an engraved Marucci bat. That's pretty expensive.
Not going to get it, yeah. Now, the tournament on Saturday, room for any more teams?
We had 14 teams, which was good. We were, that was great. We had one dropout.
Okay.
So even though registration is closed, if you get in touch with me this week, I'd say before Thursday, we could get a team in there. We also have 6 singles that have signed up. So if you sign up, let's say you get 4 or 5 more singles in there, we can create a team with those.
Oh, okay.
And fit them in there. So yeah, I'd rather have 14 teams.
Can I say why?
Sure.
It makes the bracket easier.
Makes the bracket so much easier. Yeah.
We were discussing that during the commercial break. Yeah.
It's a double elimination tournament. Starts at 8:00 on Saturday morning. It's $5 to get in. Kids 10 and under get in free. And we will have concessions open, which is actually run by oh man, what's the name of the restaurant?
Is it Bon Ton?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, Bon Ton Grill.
I didn't know if they still ran the concessions over there.
Now, I don't think you can get a filet mignon
No.
at the concession stand, but it's good. All the money raised goes to the Acadiana Veterans Alliance. You can see what they do on supportava.org. And it's going to be a great weekend. I'll be out there trying to make a fool out of myself, and I've got some plastic bats.
Nice.
So if some big guy is going up there to hit a home run, I can pause gameplay. I can make fun of him, which will happen, and I can give him a plastic bat to hit with instead of the metal softball bat, and he has to hit with it. If he doesn't, he's out.
So I mean, it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's not a serious softball tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've said, in fact, we've got the 2018 state champion, well, actually world champion. They played in Las Vegas in 2018, and they won the world championship. They are playing in this tournament. So come to play to win. If you are good enough to win, you will win. I will not be out there making you lose. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be out there giving the other team a chance to get some points on the board. Because if you're, up 20-0, the other team's not having fun. So I'm going to make it fun for everybody and just have a good time.
That's awesome, man. What time does it start? What time does it start on Friday, the Home Run Derby? And what time do things get started on Saturday?
Friday, the Home Run Derby at Youngsville Sports Complex starts at 6 p.m. It's free to get in and come watch. What I'll be doing while the guys are hitting home runs, I'll be on the microphone trying to get people to pledge money per home run. If this guy hits 10 home runs, I'll donate $10 per home run. Then that means if he hits the 10, you donate $100 towards the Acadiana Veterans Alliance. Yeah. So I'll be doing that with each batter. Saturday morning, Youngsville Sports Complex, we've got 4 fields that we will be playing on. It starts at 8 a.m., and so far the bracket is saying we should be playing till 3 p.m. should be the last game. Of course, we can run late, things happen. And that is $5 to get in for adults. 10 and under kids get free.
Awesome. Now that's Battle of the Branches softball tournament, which if you want, you can follow on social media.
Yes.
A lot of the information will be there. And is there any information on the AVA website?
For the tournament,
event, yes.
on their Facebook page,
Okay.
yes. Acadiana
All right.
Veteran Alliance Facebook page has the link just straight to the Battle of the Branches, which is a military and first responders softball tournament. So every team that's out there, they're not just regular straight up civilians. More than half the team is veterans or first responders. That's the difference between this tournament and any other tournament. It's not only for the military, but it is the military that's playing. Most first responders usually were veterans. So that's why I decided to do veteran, military, and first responders, because most first responders were in the military. So I opened it up to all that. And so that's one of the biggest differences between this tournament and another is who is playing in it. It's not just regular softball people. It's veterans and first responders.
Going to be a great time this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Make sure to get out there and help raise some fund for the Acadiana Veteran Alliance. There's a couple other stories that I wanted to get to today, Scotty, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
This is one, and I think it's somewhat trending nationally. It's a battle between Buc-ee's and Nut Huggers. Okay, now that's a brand. It's Buc-ee's, who is the big gas station rest stop giant. I think everybody knows.
Right.
They filed a copyright infringement lawsuit against Nut Huggers underwear.
I saw the logo, and it's very
Close, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So according to the complaint, Buc-ee's alleges that the underwear company designed a logo too similar to Buc-ee's famous cartoon beaver logo. Buc-ee's character, as we probably all know, is a cartoon beaver in profile wearing a red trucker hat. Nut Huggers is a full frontal cartoon beaver face with his hands holding two nuts, acorns, if you will. Jared Hewitt, he's a founder of Nut Huggers Underwear, says business was finally starting to pick up when he received a 3-page letter from the Buc-ee's legal team demanding that he immediately stop using the logo. Mr. Hewitt said, quote, they suggested that they owned all cartoon rodents. He
Yes.
plans to stand his ground and fight for what he believes is truly his.
I've seen Buc-ee's lawsuits against other companies as well for the same issue. Now, some were blatantly copying Buc-ee's and using it for their own convenience stores, which, again, that's very
Right.
blatant. But in this case, I just don't see it.
I'm looking here. I saw it on social media, probably maybe Saturday, and I didn't click on the story, but I'm looking at it now, and I mean, you take this one
Yeah.
or this one right here that I
Right.
pulled up. I don't know, man. I mean, do they own all rodents? And I'm not talking bad about Buc-ee's. I mean, I'm not. But
Right.
can somebody not have? I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, that's supposed to be a squirrel, right?
Right.
Holding acorns.
Right. What is Buc-ee's? Is it a beaver?
That's supposed to be a beaver, right? Because
Yeah,
you have the beaver nuggets
totally
and
different.
and all that.
And it's for a different, like, it's not a convenience store.
Right.
It's a line of clothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a totally different market. I don't see it being an issue. But Buc-ee's is Buc-ee's,
I know.
and they've got unlimited lawyer funding.
I'm sure they do. Yes, they could. I'm sure they have deeper pockets than the guy with Nut Huggers has.
Right,
But man,
right. Speaking of,
I mean the teeth maybe. Speaking of what?
speaking of nuts and pockets, you were at my wedding last
Yes,
week.
I was. Congratulations on that. You showed me something that you did on your
Oh yeah, on my honeymoon.
Your honeymoon.
Oh.
And it was a PG version. That's what it was. But you had the video on social media already, dude.
Yes, it's
You
on my
did
Facebook
something
page.
that you never did in your life. You want to talk about it?
I went zip lining. I've never in my life thought I would get on a zip line, but what did I do? I got on the world's longest zip line.
If you're gonna do it big, Scotty.
5,771 feet of me riding down the side of a mountain. And look, it took a 20-minute truck ride to get to the top of the zip line. And it took 2 minutes to get down on the zip line. And 20 seconds into it, I'm thinking, why is it not over yet?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been on here for 3 years. Why are we still sliding? And yeah, it was an experience.
I bet.
Would I do it again? At the moment, no.
Mm-hmm.
But get me back up there, maybe with some friends that are egging me on.
Yeah.
I think I'd do it again.
Was it? Were you nervous?
Actually, no.
Like more of an exciting.
I was nothing.
Adrenaline, nothing.
I was nothing. I figured out a way, and I'm going to tell you right now. It's some good psychology. Mm-hmm. This is psychology hour, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I mini compartmentalized. Can you break that down?
Okay.
Okay. So when I was there, I took it step by step.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm here. Great. I made it. Okay. I'm going to put this harness on. Great. I got the harness on. I wasn't thinking about what was next. And I did that the entire way, all the way up to, okay, I'm hooked up to this line. Now I'm going down this line. That's when I start. Once I was hooked up, ready to go, that is when I said, okay, I guess I'm going to zip line today. Mm-hmm. I didn't wake up thinking I'm going zip lining. Mm-hmm. I just went step by step, got up there, got hooked up. Then it kind of kicked in. And he said, okay, 3, 2, 1. And I just pulled that thing to go. I didn't think what's going to happen next. I just, okay, this next step is pulling this handle.
This next step is going for 1 mile over trees off this mountain
at 56 miles per hour.
Did it, this is a dumb question, but did it feel like you were up in the air? Because, and I'll ask you that because I did something, this was a few years back, that I never thought I would do. Mm-hmm. And that's, I got up in a hot air balloon.
Oh, I would not do that.
And it very strange, man, because you go from 0 to the height real quick.
Yeah.
And when you're up there, you know you're up there, but it's like it doesn't feel like you're up in the air in a way. That might sound stupid, but
what I did to counteract the I'm up in the air feeling, I just kept my eye on the cable. Mm-hmm. I looked at the cable. I looked at my harness. The pulley system. My hand. I looked at anything that
you didn't concentrate on down on the ground.
Did not concentrate on down. I did see some bears in the woods. They were kind of looking at us like we look at a rotisserie chicken at Piggly Wiggly.
Were they going number 2? Can you confirm?
They don't do that.
Okay.
They don't do
Wanted
that.
to see if maybe you could confirm that they'd go number 2 in the woods. But the same way, man, on that hot air balloon, I didn't want to look down.
Yeah.
Now, I did a couple times, but there were multiple people on there, that takes your mind off of being hundreds of feet in the air. Right. And we weren't tethered like we were going.
Right.
Ended up landing in a random neighborhood around Karen Crow that I never knew existed. A van came to get us, and it was fun. But, when you were telling me about that, it kind of brought back some memories of doing the hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Because I was in that same mentality.
Yeah, kind of like
I don't want to do it, then I'm going to do it, and then let me just break it down of going to the safety meeting before, walking out to it, and then it wasn't until I got in that little basket that I realized, dang, dude, I'm going up in a hot air balloon, and I never thought I would do it.
At that point, you cannot get out.
No,
your ego will not let you step out of that basket.
Yep. And I remember it was weird because for a while we weren't moving. And then the driver of the hot air balloon, he wanted some wind so we could move.
Well,
and then there was like a shower that was coming, dude. And that's when my butt started to tighten up just a little bit.
Are there really drivers of hot air? Because they can't drive it.
I think they officially call them drivers or pilot. I think they're pilots. I think they call them pilots.
I mean, he can control the altitude. That's about it.
Yeah.
he can't say, okay, we're
No.
going to go up and go west.
Yeah. Well, because one thing I did learn in the hot air balloon is you land where you land.
Yeah.
And that's a thing. You land where you land. Like they're not going to put you on top of a house.
Well,
But you land where you land. And for us, it was in the middle of a neighborhood in Karen Crow on the street. Never seen that neighborhood before in my life. Like, where are we, dude? Are we in Kansas? Are we in the land of Oz?
where did you
are
take
we?
off from?
Well, remember when they had the hot air balloon festival in Karen Crow at Pelican Park?
Pelican Park,
We
okay.
took off Pelican Park. I don't know, dude. Maybe, I guess it would be like maybe northwest of Karen
Okay.
Crow, if I'm
So-
not mistaken. Like between Karen Crow and maybe like Vatican-ish.
I got you. Yeah. So
Maybe
you were
in that
still
area?
technically in Karen Crow, though.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you must have not
Like
been
we
up
didn't go
for long.
No. Well, because we didn't have any wind to
any
move us,
wind,
dude. We were just
right.
hanging. We were just hanging out, man. I'm like saying my prayers, thinking, is this where we go down? You know, it's it was definitely a feeling. So I understand where you're coming from with the zip line.
You know, and then after I did it, which probably would have been the smart thing to do before, afterwards, I looked up the, death rate from zip lining.
You did it after.
And it's surprisingly low.
Okay.
So
you're confident.
I would, yeah. We actually had a woman get stuck on the line that went after us in our
Dang.
group. Her arms got tired, and the way this system worked is when you let go, you stop. That was your break, and she just stopped, and they had to rescue her. They had to get on the same line as her and come down to her, hook her up to him, and then they both came in. Yeah, but she hung there for like 15 minutes.
Hey, lady, are you going to go? We got somebody else that wants the zip line too. Come on. But it is 8:55. We are about to wrap up the Power Hour. Scotty from the AVA this weekend, Friday, Saturday, the event going on at the Youngsville Sports Complex to benefit the AVA. It is the, what do we call it officially? The Battle
of the Branches Military and First Responders Softball Tournament with a fun twist.
Okay, follow them on social media. The Home Run Derby is Friday. The tournament is Saturday. If you just want to go be a spectator, help raise some money for Acadiana veterans, you can take part in this weekend with the AVA. Scotty, as always, thanks for hanging, dude.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad nobody else could show up.
Just me and you. Yeah. Miss Errol wasn't here today. Brock's offshore. Jacob comes on
I thought
Wednesday.
about asking Mr. Errol to swing the bat, but Brock said with his condition he can't swing a bat.
Yeah, dude, I don't. It's hard for him to walk sometimes.
Yeah, so swinging a bat.
and his little hands are like kind of like this. I don't know if he can grip a
It'll
bat.
be a no.
Yeah,
Big
kind of
no.
like, I don't know. It's just some little twisted hands that he has. Hey, maybe we can ask him if he wants to.
I need some chairs set up. Maybe you can come out and do that.
He can probably do that.
Okay.
He can set up some chairs like nobody's business. That's one thing he can do. So we're coming back with more. And then also, don't forget, around 9:30, your third chance to guess when Chris Logan's change is coming up. Hang on. Oh, dude. Yes. And Mr. Errol's little hands. They're all jacked up.
Is he really the announcer?
Hang on. We're wrapping up the Facebook Live. We'll see you back on tomorrow. Who's coming up tomorrow? Mr. Errol may be here. I don't think we have a special guest. We have a couple special guests maybe on Thursday and Friday, but I'll fill you in on all that stuff. Appreciate you checking out the Power Hour.